Less than a week after the blast which decimated parts of Beirut, the Lebanese Prime Minister announced the resignation of his government. The announcement comes after a weekend of civil unrest. On the debris-filled streets of Beirut, a protester holds up a photo of the youngest confirmed victim of last week's disaster. Alexandra Najjar survived for 3 days in a crippled hospital before succumbing to brain injuries. She was just 3 years old. Her grieving family have accused the now departed government of being criminals. Her young face is now being shared in tributes like this throughout Lebanon. This picture of her was taken on her father's shoulder during protests against this government last year. Now, with the number of dead rising above 200, the revolutionary movement that has been steadily building in the country has boiled over. Thousands of protesters clashed with police on the streets as they attacked government buildings. As British Lebanese journalist Oz Kataji explains, this is now a country teetering on the edge of collapse.
Lebanon's economy has been collapsing for many, many months now. There's hyperinflation, people are struggling to find work. Those that do have work are barely able to afford food. So the situation was really dire even before the coronavirus pandemic hit. And then on top of that, you have this devastating explosion. And this explosion now has something that everyone can point to. Everyone in Lebanon can point to the government and say, you're responsible for this.
For now, this country is dependent on support from outside. Britain has already pledged £25 million in aid and sent HMS Enterprise, a survey vessel, to help assess the damage to the port. Its speedy reconstruction is the priority to secure the country's food supply. But protesters on the streets night and day are hungry to shake up the country's dysfunctional political system. They chant for revolution, but achieving that peacefully and successfully is never easy. With the government now gone, whatever happens next, the shockwaves from this blast might well be felt for generations to come in Lebanon. Vincent McAviney, 5 News.